all of y'all.
Well, it's not, technically not till tomorrow, Mariah.
That's right. Well, we're partying.
You're jumping the gun.
Well, it happens sometimes. Hello, everyone. I don't know what's up with her lighting. She turned on more lighting, so now she's all well lit up.
I'm lit.
She's lit, y'all. You know.
I am.
There we go.
I am
That's
imbibing today.
She is.
I have a bit of a scratchy throat. I'm just recovering from it. My ear hurt.
Ear hurt. I didn't wear black eyeliner. I might have to pop down there and put black eyeliner on. A little sad about that.
I think you look just fine. Did everybody admire her hair?
Seriously, she chopped at it.
I chopped at it.
Exactly the way I wanted her to. I'm pretty happy with it. There's some little things that need to happen over here, but we're good with it. Alright, y'all. Welcome. This is the Streamathon. Have y'all been hopping along and enjoying yourselves? I hope so. I caught some of Miriam's today. That was super fun. She had a good crowd over there looking all fancy.
Fancy?
She had her fancy little coat dress thing on, yeah. Looking quite
Me
sharp.
too. I have my velvet on today.
She does. She has her velvet on.
And my
Dude, I don't know what's going on with this
dragon, my
flippy
jade
color
dragon.
thing. She does, because it's going to be the year of the dragon.
Are we going goth today? Oh yeah. Well,
Not really. I mean, if we were
Paula
goth,
says your head's cut off at the top. But you need to
scroll
move your
thing
screen down, sweetheart. Oh no.
I think Paula's been partying for the New Year's Eve. It is later there, so that is.
Thank you, Jasper.
No judgment, just saying.
I know.
I do that sometimes. I'm like, why is it like half screen? Oh yeah, I need to scroll. Okay, you need to scroll, girl. Alrighty. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you were here. We like to know that you were here because then we can say hello. We can love on you.
Everyone.
We can, you know, bring you into the Arty fold of us all. That's how that happens.
Yeah, I think Paula's been to the grocery store this morning.
Okay. Anyway, I have some funny things about that anyway. Okay. So, yes, do say hello in the chat. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Do all that YouTube-y business. If you hit the little, you know, ring that bell thing, sometimes it notifies you. Best thing to do is we schedule all our videos, and it does let you know, like, when they're kind of coming up. We do that over Makers. That's the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. Also letting you know that we're streaming, but we do this 4 times a week on schedule. But if you hit that notify thing, it will notify you. Like it emails you or whatever your little settings are. It lets you know if you want to be in the know.
Good to know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. All right, let's say hello to everyone. Oh, actually, this is P over here.
I'm over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
We are PM Artist Studio.
I'm so glad you guys are here. Woo, we got quite the crowd. Very excited. Give those thumbsy upsies, y'all. Come on now. Happy,
Oh, I
y'all.
have to thumbsy upsy.
Anyway, so let's say hello to everybody. See if I can get through this because we've got quite the list here. Woo! All right, y'all ready? We've got Acme and Laura. Anina Zalud. Welcome, you are new. Art Junkie is here. Art Curious, that's Miriam. Heather, Bartender's Daughter. Becky Bokern. Betty Bruja. Candy Carol, that's CB. Charmaine, Christy Hartman. Crafting House, Kitty Jen. Welcome. Darcy's here. She's one of our mods. Dawn is relaxing with crafting. All right, Dawn. We like that. Dana, Devin, Eddie, Fairy Tales and Fireflies. That's Patty Griffinshell. That's Rhonda. Jasper's here. Jeanette, a.k.a. Jeanette. Jennifer McKinnon. Jolynn, Carla, Kathy, Lori, Marguerite, Mitzi, Nadine, Nancy, Nettie. Hello, Nettie. It's been a little while. Paula, Panka, Rain Girl. Hello, you are new. Raul's in the house. He's been modding. He's part of this whole streamathon thing with Miriam. Yes. SAG, that's Sarah. Scrappy Girl. Dana Yates. Hello. Silver Granny and her Grumpy Gnome. That's Lynn. Stacy May. Hello. Catitude Crafters Retreat. That sounds like fun. Star Traveler. That is Linda. Suzanne. SWL. That's Sherry. Terry Brett. The Mary Atelier. Hello and welcome to all of y'all. Some of y'all have been here before. Some of y'all, it's been a little while. We're glad that you came back. Thumbsy upsies. Okay, so the announcements very quickly, hopefully, you know, sometimes I say quickly, but it doesn't happen quickly because we got a lot going on. tomorrow is January 1st, the new year. The new year is going to be bringing in all kinds of super fun things, especially over there in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Arts Facebook group. I've had a lot of coffee this morning. Just warning you. So, we've got, and I already have picked the January header, so keep an eye out. You know, the little group's going to change. The header thing. Sometimes that even messes me up, but I do it for y'all because it's fun. And I like having a new header that features one of y'all. We've got the swap that Becky is now in charge of. Keep an eye out for that because you need to sign up by like the 7th. All things are going to drop into the featured area tomorrow. Probably in varying times, but
And then
tomorrow.
you have till the 8th.
7th or 8th, yeah. Just read the,
cutoff.
you know, you need to read the thing if you really want to know. We have the Misfit Scrap Swap that Rhonda's heading up. The color combo that Paula and Carrie Griffiths put together. And then, of course, we have the Makers Collage Prompts that's headed up by Eddie. If you want to quadfecta, quintectifa, I still haven't figured that one out. Fiver, if you want to do all fiver of them. That's including the Makers Creative Collab, which I'll give y'all a little hint. I'm gonna bust out some new information for you right here. Freshen it up. That's the theme. So here you got your little sneaky peeky. So think about that with all the other things. But you got to come back to Makers tomorrow to get all the info. Okay, so that is all the featured fun things. Now, new info here. And we are launching them. Actually, they launched at 8 a.m. Texas time. That's Central. Which both people are here. So we've got Devin Rex for art. That's Yolande, if y'all don't know. She's now one of our designers. And we have Becky Bokert, who is also now one of our designers. If y'all want to see those, you need to go over to the website. They have things listed, stencils, and we will be showing those here in a little bit. So super fun, awesome things, y'all.
Yeah.
Give us like, you know, some whoop in the chat. Okay, I think that those are all of the things. And then just keep in mind that today is the Streamathon. So Kim Polton will be after us. I'm sure our mods can drop in her information. And then I would also love it if Darcy and Eddie would drop in theirs because they will be later today. And Lars coming up. So we've got Kim Polton that's going to be up. Then Xandra, y'all know her. Jasper, I saw Jasper in the chat. Serenity Art Studio. Then we have Ann Lar. Miriam then is going to be back up. Raul will be on. Art Junkie, Dee Dee Willingham, Janet Nash, Janet Young, Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, Eddie, Lovely Malia, Dana Ellis, and Paul. Again, is it Paul? No, Raul, and then Paul. Is it Pate? Pate. I'm Texan. Just, you know, forgive me. All right, look at that. That was a ton of info in pretty...
Yeah.
You feel good about that? Are you ready to go topside? What are we doing? Have I missed anything? God, it's a very exciting day. Like, I'm super jazzed.
Me too.
Oh, we still have, oh, you have one day. Well, until midnight tonight. If y'all do want to shop and you want to support those two new designers.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Hey, wait, don't shop quite yet because I asked Brad to turn Mosaic on to Gen Pop. Because it was supposed to be tomorrow, but I think, like, if y'all are shopping today, then we're going to turn Mosaic on. So just don't shop quite yet. And if you've already shopped in the last couple of days, sorry. There's always new stuff coming. It's
always.
Just how we do things. All right, you want me to go topside?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I want to talk about, you know, I'm
going to have to drink some water.
I know that, yes, you need to drink water and... Hydrate. Okay, well, first of all, I wanted to just really quickly tell you about this really wonderful person, Addison and Sedgwick. This is where I got some watercolors that are, and this is what all came in that little package. Pretty amazing. I mean, I'm not really sure what these little dudes are, but I think they're little peel-off dots.
Well, did it have information in there?
No. They just assume.
Did you try to, because they might...
I think that I see I don't know.
Clear things are not her
Yeah,
friend.
they are not.
Here, let me see it. And then I'm also wondering, are they like little samples? Like,
I don't-
is the watercolor on there?
I don't think so.
Or is this just one sticker? Well, I feel like,
I don't know. It's just cool.
I tell you, the
And look
eyeballs,
at the
man.
color of this.
They need instructions. They can't
This
just be
is
sending
okay.
out.
These are the little watercolors that come, and I can't remember the price of the watercolors. Because I bought from 2 different places. Okay.
Oh, they're dots of color to try. Well, no, see, look, it's kind of on a sticker.
It's not a.
Here, hold that up into the technology. I mean, it looks like the watercolor's on there, but they're all of similar-ish color, and this thing does feel like a sticker, but I don't know if it's like one full sticker, or do those little ones come off? My chair's very squeaky. Sorry. The other one used to make the clicky party noise,
I don't
but
really.
this
I
one's
don't
squeaky.
know. I guess I could try watercoloring them.
Yeah.
But here she is. It's Carrie Evans. If you go there and get some watercolors, tell her where you saw them. That helps us out and.
Yeah, let them know that we're
lets
telling
them
people
know.
about them.
And she's also on Instagram. Insta. I always want to say instant. I don't know
Hey,
why.
Fran.
She's on
Hi,
Etsy.
Etsy. It's Etsy.
Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
Itsy bitsy. Etsy.com. Carrie Enos. I don't know. She's the
I would say
owner.
Ennis.
Owner artisan. And it's Addison and Sedgwick. She has really cool handwriting. I think she's been taking some calligraphy classes.
Well, that might just be a font, too.
Yeah.
But I would say
I'm not going to take you through the painful process of doing this because I take my time to do this so I can save that turquoise foil. But I wanted to show you what I've been doing. I consolidated these so that I just have to have one.
Hi, Sherry.
And I like it because there's a little bit of room in between each one. So ostensibly I bought this to house my new
graphite ones that Barbara sent.
Kuritakis, but they don't fit.
She didn't measure.
Well, I did measure, but I thought I could get them. I thought I had enough width here to take them, go 3 and 3, and it wasn't to be. So
She measured. She didn't do math. That's different.
Well, I'll tell you what. These people need to get with it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you
Why would you not supply or at least make available? I'm willing to buy the tin. I mean...
Yeah. If you didn't want to roll it into the cost. But at least provide the, thing.
Yeah, because this little flimsy plastic thing here is not going to be
Kirsten. Hi, Kat.
long for the world. And I do like to protect them from getting knocked about. You don't want to just throw them in someplace. So I'm thinking I'm looking for probably an 8-incher by
If y'all know of
3.
one, please send it to me and let me know.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, this isn't it. And these are all the little... These are all the little things that come with it that you take out and put in, the ones you already have. So I have lots of those little things in case I decide to start making my own paint.
She's collecting.
Don't hold your breath on that. Okay, she also sends a little
Barbara.
a little tea bag.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of like nibs.
And a cute little pencil.
Well.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I think that's some pretty cool stuff. Here's her address. And she sends you 2 little birds to color.
Oh, that's good. You should give that to Izzy. She'll love that.
She would. But anywho, that's Addison and Sedgwick.
That's her latest, watercolor purchasing.
And what I love is, look at
this was not supported by PM Artist Studio as a whole.
Isn't this beautiful?
She's been shopping as Patricia.
Yeah. Well, by the time I go through those people downstairs, I'm just like, okay.
There's an approval process of like, do we really need that?
And a cute little turquoise bag, which I've already messed up and pulled part of the thing off, but that's okay. Oh, I need to not do, well, I don't know, maybe I do. Anyway. All right, I'm going to get rid of all this stuff because we're not going to do any more watercolor.
She's just teasing y'all. The paper did arrive.
Well, no, not all of it.
Okay,
I'm
so
still
we're still waiting.
I'm still waiting for the Bocking Ford.
Oh, that's right, because just the Cheap Joe stuff.
Cheap Joe stuff came in the Dick Blick didn't.
Yeah. Waiting for Dick Blick.
Yeah. Okay.
And hello to those of you that are coming into sale and chat. If I've missed you, give me that little pink. See, look, P, it was perfect. She just gives me that pink hello. That usually gets my attention. Love the pink hello hand.
Oh my gosh, what happened to my rubbing paper?
She's been drinking and rubbing. It's New Year's Eve, y'all. That's all right. It's Frottage. PM Artist Studio stuff.
Well, anyway, god dang it. Oh, here it is. It's underneath the stars. The stars at night
are big and bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas. Okay, so, anywho. Yeah, that was free. Right here on the bourbon bottle, it says, good bourbon can change the world. And I really wanted to make a rubbing of that because I thought that was just the coolest thing ever. Well, you can see, more or less, I kind of got it here.
Right.
And I did a pretty good rubbing of the star. And I even got Ladybird there.
Hey, Kathy.
But anyhow.
Yeah, I like that Ladybird thing. The signature.
And then I probably could do this born and bred in High Texas.
Yeah.
And they've got some little
blue
bonnets there because that's what Ladybird is known for.
That does not apply to us necessarily.
What?
The born and bred.
Oh, no, we weren't.
Because we were not born.
She
was not bred.
Aliens. We're aliens.
I don't know technically if I was bred here.
Well, I don't know.
Were you brought up?
Flatbread, sourdough.
Texas toast with lots of butter.
Texas toast with lots of butter. There you go.
Oh,
yeah.
Trying to cut back on the toast.
So anyway, well, that was more or less successful. And you can see the sad thing here is how much I've got left here.
Mm-hmm.
This is good stuff.
Yeah.
They don't have any more.
No. It's out of production.
Out of production.
Well, they may actually still have some there, but I know that they were doing, if you go over to like the Garrison Brothers website or whatever, they have all kinds of specialty ones that they are doing in the small, I mean, they're all small batch, but like they do ultra small batch, which are like the Ladybird stuff, which is pretty cool. I would like to go and visit them.
I would too.
I have tagged them on the Instagram, but they didn't give me love back. That's all right.
Well,
I don't know if there's crossover between the Arty drinkers and whiskey drinkers. I don't know.
I don't know. I think that
we are indeed in Texas. Saxy, to be exact, right outside of Dallas. Mm-hmm.
North Dallas.
But we're not from here.
I wish, this is...
We're Coloradans.
It really has a floral... When you just do the nose part...
Yeah.
You can smell wildflowers, I swear to God. And then, the rest of it is just so rich and wonderful and complex.
Yeah. So, today should be interesting.
Should be. Well, let's just jump on this bandwagon right away. All right.
Stars. Warped.
And that's
Sorry,
the other.
I keep saying Warped Stars by Becky To. Aren't they cool?
And
she cut them up.
Okay, they come in 2 different sizes. I'm trying.
No, 3.
Oh, sorry. I did get all 3.
Yeah, of the stars you did, because I sent the 8x10s to Devin.
All right, now, these are my other ones. I'll put that up there. I hope that doesn't screw up my whatever there.
Whatever.
Okay, so I was going to trim out the big ones, and then I like this size for shadow technique, and that's what I'm going to do today.
The flippy floppy roll.
Yeah, these big ones, see, they don't flip and flop so good.
They're best to lay down, get her done.
Yeah, they'll just lay down and take it.
Hi, Cheryl. Hey, Z.
But anyhow, it comes in those two different sizes. If you want to cut them out so that you have a nice jaggedy edge, you can go ahead and do that. I'm not going to do that on those.
Those of you that are coming in, do give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. We very much appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe. Hit that little bell. It'll remind you when we're doing things supposedly.
Theoretically.
They say that.
Yeah.
But we know it's not to be
touted.
True.
But sometimes it...
Hello, Miss Gigi.
Gigi? Miss G?
I don't know, Paul. Where you been, buddy?
Okay.
We're a fun group.
Yeah, it is.
And it gets,
You should have been
we're
here
slightly
earlier.
inappropriate.
Can't believe it's taken me this long to find you.
It's all right.
Well, we've been
We
here.
won't hold it against you.
But we don't. All right, so here's my thought. And I should be really very careful about this because usually when I tell you what I'm going to do, I change my mind about halfway through.
She likes to call the shots and then change it.
Well, you got to start with a plan, right?
Sort of.
Sort of. None of my plans are carved in stone. I'm more of a Jell-O planner.
Yes. A what?
Jell-O.
Jell-O.
No concrete, just Jell-O.
Mm-hmm. It wiggles.
Yeah. And we got room to, move about. Okay. So here's
She likes
my
to
thought.
jiggle, jiggle.
Because I was just looking at these. Okay, the stars are bright.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason I thought of stars in the background here is just kind of a mushy, very low contrast background with the stars, and then superimpose this over the top of it. And I really am going to try.
These are by Devin.
Yolande. Try the different, because you see how it will. And I've got to take something off the plates over here because I want to use my big plates. Imagine the stars in the background there.
Lynn may have found you a paint box for the...
Oh, bless your heart.
She has sent me a link. Wonderful.
Oh, good. I'll tell you what, I looked until I was kind of tired of it.
She's not a great searcher, though.
I'm really a terrible searcher.
She squirrels. And then...
Yes, I do.
She's just like, what was I looking for?
That's how I got those other paints.
I knew it. I knew it.
What? I was looking for the thing, got, the little sidebar things that come
It
up
works.
there? It worked. They know I'm a sucker for that.
It's like the candy at the checkout.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, my God.
And depending on how long the line is, how well you're going to,
Yeah, I can that candy line thing. I have a good story about Mariah when she's old enough for me to pick her up and carry her. So I don't know how old that was.
Kicking and screaming.
Kicking and screaming, and she's upside down because she's going. She did that. She was great. She was a great back flopper. And I'm headed out of the store, and she's pitching a fit because she wanted candy, and I'd already paid for everything. It was going to be a horrible mess. There were
This
people
is like
in line
check writing
giving
days.
me.
This is check writing days. Late 70s, early 80s. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm carrying her out the door, and she's kicking and screaming at the top of her lungs. And this lady gave me a dirty look, and I said, "You just better back off. You don't know what's going on here."
You don't just, the moments before
the
this.
abuse will start when I get her out to the car. Well, that wasn't.
You don't have to witness that.
Yeah.
She didn't abuse me.
I didn't.
She threatened it a lot.
I did, and actually what I did is when she got home, I said, "You can go spend a little time in your room and reflect on this experience." Mm-hmm. And she hated.
I hated being
worse
alone.
than anything.
Yeah.
And God knows what she did when she went in the room because it was usually looked like a ground zero.
I was very mean.
I just shut the door.
That was always the
I
rule.
didn't have
I have
time.
to be able
I didn't
to
have
shut the
time
door.
for that.
Okay, anyway.
Anywho. Okay, so I don't know that I'm going to use this one. This one, I might use this in the large version. I'm not, this is a little tight. Okay, so now I've seen that one.
Well, we're happy you're back, Kathy. Yes, and you were missed as well.
And this one might be interesting. I like this one just because I think it's adaptive to portrait position and also because it looks more deco when you put it in this position.
Yeah, more shape driven.
More shape driven.
Versus the,
And
scenery.
Yes. And I think definitely on the large one. And I think that this should be at the bottom.
Oh,
This
the
is
third
the
one
white.
is based on her hometown of Edmonton, Alberta.
Oh.
Well, there you
Well,
go.
how cool is that? All right. I do. I like these. I think that these two will work with the plan that we've got going here. Anyway, that's my thought.
Yeah.
So we'll keep that one out. That one away for, pardon me, right now.
And if you get into some stuff, I may go down and put on eyeliner. I know
Oh
that's
my
very...
God.
I know.
I swear.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm keeping these on top, and I'm going to put these on the bottom so that I can just reach over and grab them.
And actually, I do want to go down there and tell Brad to turn on the mosaic circles. I don't know. He may have already done it, and he just didn't. I mean, I would assume he would alert me, but...
Okay. So, let's just... I've picked out some Brayer offs back here that I think might work. We might have to go ahead and do some more tweaking on the background stuff. Oh, I've got something on the plate.
Imagine that.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be so wonderful.
Yes. So, last...
You want to photograph this.
Oh. I could.
I really don't think there's much of a...
Should I Instagram this one, y'all?
Instant, yes.
Instant. Gram. Alright, I'm going to turn off my camera because I hate it when it's like, you know, just empty block and people are like thinking, don't pick at that yet. One moment. Pretty please. 2 seconds.
Cheers,
yeah,
folks.
Have a sip. Let me, you know, cue things up here and turn things off and, you know, do my job here. Okay.
I'll read the chat.
Yeah, read the chat.
Eddie says, instant gram, yes. See, somebody else says that, right?
He says it because you do.
Eddie, I ordered a stage extension for the NERT. Plenty of room for all our jelly. Oh, there we go.
All right.
Wiggle, wiggle.
No need to crack them edges on that one, or did you kind of already do it?
I kind of took my fingernail and went along that one. But I think that it's going to be okay simply because... Oh, that was a little... See that little eye right there?
Little hanger.
That could have been a really, 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 really bad thing. Now this is about, I'm thinking,
3 or 4 layers.
3 or 4 layers.
And it was using one of the new, or did you use both of those on there? Because it kind of looks like
no, it has the
gauze.
And
it well, I really think Ecot.
Ecot
Is what? Yes,
Ecot. Look at that! Isn't that gorgeous? Because you can see the big areas there.
Awesome. Okay, good deal. I'm gonna I'll be right back. I'm not doing my
Yeah, see that right there? That's what happens when you have really grungy stuff on the edge and sometimes, and you can't pick it off because it's white underneath. So I will probably come back and just glue those down. All right, that's good to go. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I know that this is not terribly exciting stuff, but because this edge is becoming a bit of a problem, you really have to kind of burnish that down. And I just use my back of my fingernails. If it doesn't want to come up, just come back and give it another rubby rub rub.
A little rubby rub rub.
Rubby dub dub.
So, here, I'll turn my...
We have a hot tub in the NERT.
Of course we do.
Oh.
And it gets cleaned automatically.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
In case somebody, you know,
yeah,
pees in it.
Don't be that person.
Don't be that person. You can tell this is some heavy duty.
So, one time Eddie said, frottage your mouse over the like button. I wrote that down, Eddie.
I don't get it.
That means click the like button. Frottage it. Rub it.
Rub
click
it. Rubby rub it. Dub dub dub.
Uh-huh.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that is a hanger-oner.
Oh, and there's a jug of bourbon by the hot tub.
That's good. Don't buy cheap bourbon. Life's too short for crappy sheets and shitty bourbon. Okay, wow, look at that. I might save that one.
Oh, no, I haven't watched that one yet.
All right, I think I've got to go ahead and, I think I was getting some of that stuff up there.
Yeah.
I don't know about this over here. I really do.
Gayla's here. Hello, Gayla.
Gayla!
Hello, Teresa. And if I missed anybody saying hello to y'all, just give me the pink little hello or hello hand, and I'll give you the
I'm just going to
back.
take that down over here to the table because I do think it's quite nice. I don't know. You're one of those people that saves your tape. I don't save my tape. I do have one back over here. It was quite nice.
I think you're supposed to send it to
somebody.
Paula, maybe.
You need to send Mariah one of those things on the Facebook. The sidearm business over there. You know where you can tell people stuff that nobody else but you and the person can read.
I love how your brain works sometimes.
Well, it's like, you know,
we should do little videos of
get reacquainted with your
get reacquainted with your browser. That means refreshing.
When you just can't think of the right word, you have to use many other words to describe it. And that happens to you more and more as you
get older.
Get older. You know, I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just your vocabulary is getting to a bit of extending. I'm just trying to get the big snot marks, you know. The thing about it is you just want something out there that's not going to grab onto you when you do these. And we're going to do some floppy techniques, so
yeah.
And I really try to do that a little neater.
Hello, Lisa and Ricky Nordmeyer. Hello,
hello. All right. Phew. If I've been thinking of it.
Oh, that's so sweet, Mary. Mary says, just tell you and Pete, thank you for all the year of learning from you and enjoying your friendship. Well, right back at you.
Thank you. Absolutely. All right, I need to move my hoopty-doos out of the way here.
And hello, Margie.
Have a little bit of coffee to counteract my bourbon.
Yeah. That's the way we'll look at that.
Well, I didn't get to bed until almost 3 a.m. last night. I went to bed at 11ish, and I couldn't sleep. So I took some of my...
You had coffee late in the day.
I did, and that was a big mistake. So I took 2 of my... And usually they just knock me out, but I don't know.
Up your dose.
I think maybe the coffee was a little hard and heavy there. Well, late in the day.
Now I've taught Castle how to make it worth a darn.
Yeah, now he does.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about color here. All right, think about our bridge design back here. And I'm thinking kind of the sky, maybe kind of indigo-y. You know, indigo-y. And I don't want it to just be one blue. I want it to be a lot of blues. So we're just going to...
Just get her blued up.
Get her blued up.
What's that blue? It'd be nice to let people know.
Oh, it would.
It's tiny.
This is brilliant blue.
You could hold it up in the screen and then they can...
It's... Well, they wouldn't be able to read it. 584.
But they can, you know, zoom in. But you got to put your hand behind it so it, you know, like that. There you go. She's hitting the light. Sorry.
Okay. So what we're doing is I'm just spreading around a little, and I'm doing it really lightly for a reason, because I want to kind of leave this pocky looking blue thing going on here.
So it emphasizes kind of starriness.
Maybe so. That's my thought. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. I gotta hurry up here because those little ones that I put on there are already drying and saying, ha ha. Yeah.
See you later.
Thought. You really thought. Ha 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 ha. Not to be.
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know why I just have them up there. Well, the bridge is going to be down here, you know. I'm just Yeah. Okay.
She's sort of on autopilot. You know, it's all going to make sense, or, you know.
Yeah.
We'll explain it somehow where it does. This is the shadow technique. Works the best when a stencil is brand new. Lots of y'all probably do this or have done this or, you know, whatever. We just like to name things. So that way we can say, hey, we call this the shadow technique because you just flip and flop and roll. You got to give it a good amount of pressure when you're doing it because you want it to grab onto. And the Yupo is quite lovely with all of this business. And that's why I said, when it is brand new, it works the best. Or when you clean your stencils. If you are not a clean stencil person, then, you know.
All right, well, let's see what happens with that.
Yeah. Hey, Mo.
Oh!
And yes, for those of you that are coming in, do say hello in the chat. Give us a pink little wavy hand or one of the yellow ones. That's fine too. I just really like the pink one. And then I'll be able to say hello to you. Do give those thumbsy upsies if you have
And Hershey's Kisses. I like the Hershey's Kisses.
She likes the poop.
I think that's because that's what I thought it was. Those people are giving me chocolate. How nice.
I said, no, that's not chocolate.
Whoa.
She's like, but it's happy. I'm like, well, a lot of people are happy when they poo.
Yeah, dogs are. You notice how happy dogs are? Okay, I'm just trying to get that extra off of that. Not necessarily because I need it on the brayer off, but I need it off of the stencil. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like the state flag of Texas, slightly, you know, Jasper Johnny.
Well, yeah, in an abstract.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I may bring that back in.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
All right. This is not...
Gayla aspires to be a clean stencil person.
She is,
so she's still a work in progress, I guess. What that statement tells me. Hello, Renee. Welcome.
Okay. Now you know. You can see some stars. Let's turn it this way.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah. I think that looks pretty spiffy.
Starry spectacular.
Yeah, you can really see that star in the clouds there. Yeah. All right, well, let's
Hi, Trish. Hey, Abby.
Well, as long as
Tommy's there, hello.
We're doing this, you know, we're going to do a couple of them in a few different ways with some different paints just to kind of let y'all see, you know, what can be done. We're going to pull down all of these.
There's more, but you got little, you know, things hanging.
Well, Jane's in the way. Jane. All right, so we've got phthalocyanine. Phthalocyanine.
Hold it up.
Cyanine.
Hold it up into
Blue,
the
green shade.
technology there.
Yeah. Okay, you do need to give these a little shake, shake, shake.
Thump, thump, thump.
And again, we're just going to dot those around very evenly and very nicely. Oops. I need to get that down before I forget that because that could... I really... Okay, that one's
Are you
done.
settled?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the same thing, phthalocyanine blue red shade.
Hold it up. There you go. In case y'all want to, you know, screen grab or whatever. The funny thing about these Liquitex fluid, they're called fluids, right? Aren't they fluid?
Yeah.
I always forget what, you know, who calls what, which.
And
what.
it's best if you do these in
They dry very quickly, so.
Yeah, they do.
She
So I need to not, and here we've got, you know,
a little less
all
dilly-dally.
kinds of things happening here. Come on, come on. And I worry because it'll squirt out there and there'll be more than I really want. Come on, baby.
You can do it. And then it's gonna spurt. Does it need a little orifice check?
Might need a little reaming. And even if this does dry up a little bit, I'm not going to be, you know, terribly upset about it because there's, you know, little kind of starry things in the sky.
So what happens to me, Gayla, is like I read it And in my brain, I hear it, and then my mouth tries to do the output, and it doesn't come out right. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everybody got that. And this one is Endanthrine. Oh, I love this. This is actually my favorite.
They are kind of like the golden fluid paints, but they are, and here's the funny thing is, because they are blue, so what we have noticed, especially in the higher end, you know, artist grade paints, is that the blues dry very quickly.
Yeah, and they may already be dry. So what I'm going to do, because we'll just head that off the path.
Speckly business.
We'll just add some of this stuff and we'll juice it up.
And this stuff is the folk art color shift.
Oh,
is this a shuttle art?
yeah.
That's plenty.
I might have mixed a little water in with that. I don't know.
It didn't seem-
Forgot to write on it.
or put it in the middle section.
Oh.
We need to block off a part of the cart that's now just, you know, washouts, because there's lots of room on the cart that's opened up, I suppose. Yeah, it's going to be dotty, and that's a lot of paint.
That's a lot of paint.
Oh, yeah,
That's
soft body, not fluid. Thank you, Mo. See, Mo's hooking us up. She knows things.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Did you see that?
Oh, fabulous. Oh, here we go. This is working a lot better. This is a good shadow
corner
technique.
up there.
Well,
I don't want that corner to be left. And the other thing is, you know, you need somebody to hit you over the top of the head and say, hey, you know.
you're done. Hey, by the way, you're done.
You're done. Oh my gosh, I think the Brayer
Now,
off is better than the...
If y'all were itching to shop and you're like, okay, I need to pull the trigger on my wish list, and you can now add mosaic, the round ones, mosaic circles. They are now available to everyone. We decided to release them one day early for all of y'all that have come here to watch.
Yeah.
Just
The
for y'all.
rest of the world doesn't know.
They don't know.
And it's not happening over there at Etsy.
It ain't happening at Etsy, because I don't even think those are listed on Etsy. Those usually get, like, when we have absolutely nothing else to do, and we're like, okay, we need to add some things to Etsy.
Yeah, because anybody that knows diddly squat about what's going on knows
If
that
you know.
that isn't the place where we
Right.
focus our energies.
Yeah.
Hot diggity, look at that.
Now. Ta-da!
Ta-da! That just really makes me not want to do anything else
I think
to
you should leave that one alone.
I think so. Oh, I'm liking that. Let's see if we can kind of do a little bit of a replication.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, look at this.
Oh yes, the bird stamps are the only time that we make something exclusive to our Arty Perk members are our designs. Any of our designers, we don't hold it behind the Arty Perk thing. We just we want something for our. I mean, in addition to, of course, you get the discounts, the additional discounts with the Arty Perk membership, but we like to add extra perks, and we think that the exclusive release of our designs, that's PM Artist Studio Designs, as those exclusives is kind of a fun thing. But then, after 8 weeks, they go to what we say is Gen Pop. And I have spoken with Michelle Sharp, and there should be other stuff coming. I think she's working on some things, so that's exciting as well. So not only do we have new designers, we will have more stuff coming from some of our latest designers. And I think, in the new year, there might be even a couple other new designers, which is very exciting. Nothing confirmed yet, but just a little teasy tease. If you know, you know. That's right. Hey, April.
I'm very carefully measuring all of these and spacing them out absolutely perfectly. Oh,
Good golly.
good golly is right. All right,
Yes.
now we have that blue. That worked out really well last time, if you got a good thing going.
And then next Sunday, Fran, are you here? I hope Fran's still here. We will be interviewing Fran. don't know if it's really interviewing, but just hanging out with Fran and yammering with her. You ready for that, Fran?
She said
we need to practice during the week.
Yeah, you do. You and Violet need to work on your dialogue and, you know.
Well, I don't know that Violet's going to be with her. I don't know how to bring two people.
Oh.
Well, I do, but I worry about it. I can...
Worrisome.
One right now. One. I can handle one. Yes, okay. Well, sometime during the week, we need to get together real quick just to test out the links.
See if it's going to work.
I mean, I tested it out with Eddie, but I just want Fran to feel comfortable. Because this is a little bit different than, I think, the StreamYard business. Yes, Rhonda. Maybe I should have a sign-up sheet that, you know, so you guys can pick your spot. And
Can I be last? I'm scared. There's nothing to be.
No. Hey, and if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. I'm not going to make... I was going to... You know, at one point I had said that, you know, it's either everybody or nobody. But then I'm like, you know, that's kind of...
It's rude.
It is rude. I have moments.
She does. We call her Napoleonic mood. It's usually when she's cleaning something, when she's getting in that one. Well, there, look at those little Dottie.
Only the judgment
right
a mother
there.
can give. We're still friends. That one's really good too.
She doesn't put her hand inside her coat yet, but
give me time. I
does,
just need the right jacket.
She does flip with her hair, so that's her Napoleonic.
I need a feather in my hat.
Gesture. Napoleonic gesture. All right, we've got a lot on the plate here. Let's see if we can get this to come off. With
yes. Well, I don't know. I don't know about the mask because I'm a little worried about, you know, if we can hear her or not.
What is it?
But she can certainly arrive with it on and then put it on top of her head. Did you see her picture, her birthday picture in Makers?
No,
she has a mask and a foam saber.
And a what?
Foam saber.
Oh, a foam saber.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said saber, and I was saying,
Like,
oh, wow.
What'd you
yeah,
say?
I need to know about that.
What do you
said save.
I'm on board.
I'm there.
Sign me up. I'm all for
What are we
saving. Oh, we're happy you're here too, Deb. Welcome. And hello, Sharon.
All right, we'll give this a rest, and maybe it'll pull the rest of that blue stuff off.
Okay, good. She's gonna wear a hat. Well, maybe we should wear our hats too. I'll
We
figure
will.
out a different hat.
It'll be a hat day.
Ooh, I could bust out with some of the ones from the hat box. I haven't worn those in like fancy.
Oh, yeah. Well, if we dusted off the one that's on top of the china cupboard in the kitchen there.
I don't like that hat.
It's a pillbox.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day, I watched a movie the other day that had
Pillbox hats.
pillbox.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look at that. Plus, it pulled up all that wonderfulness.
Ooh, that is good.
Shimmer and shine.
Okay, so do you have enough of the starry things? Because she
Oh, I
can sit here
think
and
I
do
do.
this like all day.
Is everybody getting antsy about?
I'm just trying to keep you moving. We've got new people. We want to show off our best skills.
Okay. Fran is change hats throughout the interview. This is right. You can just, it's like.
Hey, we used to at parties like have little outfit changes.
Paolo, we're not going to do it. I'm too old for that kind of dressing. Actually, I'm just about ready to get a landslide here. I got to put those paints back up there.
I'm worried about you.
You know, when you pull something out.
There's balance to the cart, the little tiered.
Well, and there's
a lane.
Layers there. Yeah. Okay. Now.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Terry. Oh, and I love it. She says, yes. Thumbsy upsies, y'all. Because if you've come in and you haven't given those thumbsy upsies, we very much
so
appreciate
we've got deep in the heart of Texas here. And this is a dirt storm down here. We have those.
Oh, yes.
That's why this is all
That's West Texas.
brown.
We don't have them as much here.
Don't have, because of the humidity. All right, I'm kind of thinking put that on the back burner.
Good golly.
Just about lost everything. All right, do we want to start off with this one? I think so. Okay, so we're going to start off with this lighter one, so that means that we want this to be darker. And what are you chuckling about? Okay, so do I want the lines or the shapes?
You want the lines.
I do.
Because the shapes, you need the stars to come through.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Lisa's in Amarillo. She knows all about it. So, you know, we're from Friona.
Yeah.
F-R-I-O-N-A.
She probably knows
Friona Fighting Chickens.
where that is. Okay.
I'm sure she does. Not everybody does. Hello, Beth.
All right, now am I doing this right?
Yeah, no, you are not. What you need to do is you need to put down some paint. Then you need to lift up through the holes, and then whenever you put it back down, pull it.
I know, but here's the thing. This is a brand new stencil, so it's gonna pull that paint up.
You need to do a flop off then.
I think you're right. Okay, let's get these out of the way. That over here in our flop off.
Oh, Sherry lived in Odessa for a year. Yeah, it's.
Oh, yeah, that's even worse than.
Because
that's really.
Because it's really sandy, dirty, like just yeah. I mean, in the Amarillo Panhandle area, it's all a bunch of cow poop. Really, that's what blows around in the air.
Yeah, and down there it's
sand
and petroleum.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. What do we got here?
This one is City Bridges style. Oh, 1 second. I haven't memorized these. They just came out, and you know, I haven't memorized.
Okay,
them.
this is really, really important. This color here. Get that. So that's right there.
Oh, that's so funny. So, when Lisa, she worked for an orthodontist in the 80s and 90s, she went to Friona to see patients. That's when we lived there. Was like we moved there in 87. They always ate lunch at the country club.
Oh, really? That wasn't the best place to eat, I'm telling you.
Yeah, actually, Pasty Cream was the best.
Or the Mexican food place.
Oh, yes.
It was really good.
I think that came later, though.
Oh.
The really good one.
The one up there by where the old bowling alley used to be?
Yeah.
That was always there.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't?
Mm-mm. Not like early.
Yeah. Well, there were a couple of good Mexican food places there.
What are the cloth colors behind my head? Oh, this right here, that's my apron. And Lauber made that for me for my birthday.
I have one too,
She
which I
does
should
too.
have.
Mine's pink and, you know, well, obviously you see it.
All right, we're just doing blue on blue here. And it's open.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, you know, that's a good thing. Although, you know, it's going to take a while. But I do have another.
Oh, yes, definitely. And as soon as Yolande gets hers, because I was just, I really had all intentions to be way more on top of things, but it just got really busy around here. I think any day now she'll be getting her samples. So, fingers crossed there. And then she can maybe do, she says, Lynn says these would be great for a long haul.
Yes, they would. Good point. All right, now we're going to do what Mariah said to do, which is
Hi, Martha.
Flop off here.
And Happy New Year to you. Okay, okay. Floppy flop.
And this is going to be really tricky because my paper is
Rolling.
bendy.
There you go. Well, sort of. Next one. You got it on the next one. You need like little, you know, weighty band things or something.
Yeah, well, how's that gonna work? Putting something on top of little weighty band
I'm
things.
just coming up with
Honey bunny.
solutions. I'm offering ideas.
Well. Yeah, okay, that was an idea, but it
was shot down and with some toad. She'll be all right here in a moment. Just breathe.
I'll recover.
Yeah. Hey, Sandy. Oh, that's sweet. She says, this stencil, I'm thinking the gates of heaven.
Well, it's not horrible.
Hey, I like that. And it's cool because like the poof is like right there. It's like the star had poofed out the clouds.
Yeah, and you know, since that is,
Hi, Julie.
We can do a bit of missionary work here because we've got
a little paint on paint. There
well,
you go.
we've got, and also it's open.
What she means by that is that, so did you say that whenever you were using the paint and I was just yammered? Okay, well, I'll say it again. So the one paint she used is an open paint, which means that it stays wet longer. Sometimes that's an advantage. Sometimes it's a disadvantage. And if it's really humid, it's a big time disadvantage because it takes forever to dry.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of clean up this because it'll be wet for a long time, and hopefully I can kind of clean this up and
yes, Paula.
reuse it. You've got to go with the rays when you're cleaning this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't go against.
Yeah, don't try cross hatching the.
Cross.
Don't hatch across.
Uh-huh.
I could take this to the bathroom and, you know, like really give it a good go. And I could have done this off on something else, you know, but I'm just onto another paper. All right. I think that's really sort of cool looking, celestial.
Margie, the best ways to clean stencils. Okay, if you are really into having clean, almost like brand new type stencils, you need to have a bath ready for those little boogers to go straight into once you are done. Because even just this wiping up or whatever is going to leave, you see there's still residue and things, and plus it gets down into the grooves of the stencil.
Especially this area which
then creates buildup. Yeah.
These little narrow passages there.
They become narrower.
And pretty soon you're just like, they're not there.
If you soak them and then give them, you know, like once you're done with all of your printing, then go in and give them a really good wipe down.
And here's what I do is the lucite plates that I put plexiglass. I have one in the bathroom. So what I do is I put this down on there, and then I gently scrub with my nail brush, which is not super stiff.
And here's the thing. A stencil like this is actually quite sturdy. Now, there are going to be some points that if you pull on those, it's going to rip. But you can still be fairly rough with it. We actually have a blog, our story on our website all about our ways of, you know, cleaning them. A great product is the Dawn Power Wash stuff. So if you have a little bit of that in the bath of your, you know, that you're waiting for your stencil, then that's a great way to get it up and clean really quickly. And then just rinse it all off.
I don't know what this one little funny thing is here, but it's what comes out of and that's probably from that, when I was using the fluid. See that little thing right there?
Oh, you got
it's a little dried up stuff from the...
Yeah, it's a hickey on your brayer.
Yeah, and I don't really... It looks kind of cool. Sometimes I just leave those because I think they add interest to them.
Because I like it.
Yeah. just 'cause.
Yes, much love to you, Paula. And
okay, I think that's a good one. Let's check and see what our actual print.
And hello, Dot. So glad that you were here. Those of you that have come in, do say hello in the chat. Give us a little pinky wavy hand or just a hello hand or, you know, or just a big hello. And we will be sure to say hello back because we are a very friendly bunch. We are. Do give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. They are mucho helpful because it lets other people know, hey, I like this. You might like it too. That's how it works.
That's how it works.
I like that. I like that it's kind of, you know, vibrating.
It is.
It's a good justification.
Yeah, it's a good justification. It's a nice first layer. Yeah, whatever.
Best way to clean the brayer.
Peel it.
Let the paint build up on it and then you can peel it. Some people really enjoy this.
Okay.
Some people actually clean theirs as they go.
Do you see what's going? Oh, I've got more than one.
Hold it. We'd love to see what you're doing. We would love it.
Would you love to see what I'm doing? I'm looking for my little nail tool thingy here, which every time I put it up here, I'm going to put that back in the same place so I can fetch it the next time.
It should be with all the other little metal objects, but or tools, you know, but that hasn't really been happening
I did stick it in
lately.
here with these little brushes once. That was a great thing to do. Here it is.
Okay.
All right, I got to move this out of the way and this out of the way because we're going to talk about this business.
Yeah.
Since there is an interest level here.
Yes. We got lots of new folks that, like, I don't know that they've seen this.
All right.
Hi, Susan.
Yeah. See this business going on right here?
Hello, Faith Flower. Faith Flowerful.
Yeah. Okay, so that's starting to create a problem there.
Yeah, it is.
And the best way to deal with that is with this tool here. And I just put it in there and...
Paula washes hers after every session.
Well, she's...
Carrie washes his as he goes. P's a builder upper, pick the paint off kind of person.
Yeah, that's me.
But we're pickers from way back.
I don't think you should fix anything unless it's broke.
Yeah. Or screaming at you that it ain't going to work unless you do something about it.
Yeah.
That's...
When you have that sort of action there, that's when it's time to clean.
Hello, Lori Gordon. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, there are people that, you know, are very fastidious about...
Yeah, and then Sarah says, yes, you can soak it in the Murphy's oil, so that works.
Yeah. And sometimes if I forget and I use a metallic paint on the...
First roll.
On the first roll.
You're going to have a tough time peeling it.
And that's when I have to go to the Murphy's oil and...
Soak.
Soak and...
Renee said she'd wash hers if she could find it.
Her brayer?
I guess so. It is. It's helpful if you know where it's at.
Yeah.
Step one. This is like when you call in for the computer help and they're like, is it on? Is it plugged in? You're like,
do you have
that
power?
Seems obvious, but maybe since they're asking. Hello, Alicia. That's funny.
Well, as you can see, this is quite the... It does help if it's not dry. If it's slightly moist, and that was.
Yes, Beth.
And I do still have a little... There we go. All right, this is going to roll a lot better.
Is Kim still here? Kim, if you're here... Oh, well, actually, she's not a mod. So, if Darcy or Eddie would please put in Kim's stream... Actually, I can do it. Never mind. I'm going to do it because I got it right here.
Can you see right there in the middle what's starting to happen? See that little hanger downer? Can you see that, Mariah?
I do see that little hanger downer.
Okay. Well, that will continue to build up. So it's a good idea every now and then just to knock that off.
Knock it.
And you can just... And the reason I like this tool is because you see it's got a bit of a rough surface there to help you hold on to it. It also works as a nice little file.
I don't know if y'all are enjoying this ASMR.
Yeah, knock those dudes off. And do remember to get rid of them before you, because those will cause some, yeah, like these other little doohickeys that we've got going on here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, we got some doohickeys going on.
Okay.
Oh, well. You know, it just is.
Well,
what
I
it
need to
is.
create. I need to create. Thank you for posting that, Mo. There's our Amazon shop our store thingy. So all of our recommendations, all the stuff that he usually uses. There is actually a collection for all the products and things that we gel print. So they're broken up in different things. But really, what I should do is create a tools one. So like little handy dandy tools.
Yeah, I don't even know. I think this came in a
It came in a nail set.
nail set, and I have 2 of them.
And let me tell you, even like, so if you can get that nail set that has that, plus those little clipper thingies, those things are awesome. Especially if you want to alter your stencils as you want to, like, because sometimes you want something out of it. Those little clipper things are fantastic.
Yeah, and this has a little point on it. The nice thing about this is it's not super sharp.
Yeah.
It's kind of a dull little point, so I can dig that out without worrying about it slicing and dicing my
Yeah, because you
Brayer.
don't really want anything too abrasive or pokey, because especially on those soft rubber Brayers, because you're going to indent them, which then creates a whole other, set of problems.
Okay, this is still slightly tacky to the touch.
Hello,
But
Sophia.
I'm not going to worry about that. I've got this idea. Okay, we're going to put this aside. I think
Hi,
this is
Nancy
done.
B.
I really like that. I like that a lot. But I'll tell you what stencil that I'm absolutely in love with.
Now, if I missed anybody, give me a little,
Is this job?
thanky hello. And if you haven't done it, give those thumbsy upsies. Okay, so that's one of the new ones. That's gauze. And we trim the edges.
Yeah, and Mariah just went ahead and cut them off. I don't think this is going to be very
No,
exciting.
go ahead. I like the other ones better.
I mean, this looks cool.
Yeah, actually, that is pretty. Oh, well, too late now.
I can put it back down. We can fake it.
We don't. I haven't gotten to that point yet. Although it has been said that that would be okay.
Well, trust me, most of the people watching
Thank
this
you,
stuff,
Renee.
they don't have a clue. And I'm not being,
Hello, Terry.
they don't need to.
Got all kinds of people coming in. That's
All
awesome.
kinds of people coming in. Okay, we're going to have,
Oh, cool. Kat got she has that exact set of tools, and she got them at Harbor Freight.
at where?
Harbor Freight. I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
like,
I don't know that.
those are mainly like, hard, what am I trying to say? Like tools, man tools, building
Oh, like
stuff.
the real deal.
Yeah.
Legit.
Man tools. Or
Okay.
girls that really like those tools.
Yeah.
Women. Both.
Serious.
Yes.
Serious tools, not
Yeah.
la-di-da, playful,
Well, sometimes you have both.
Okay, do you notice?
Yeah.
I've started putting my finger over the orifice.
I was waiting for that one to, bring some, Hello, Kathy.
Okay,
Chris.
I've noticed that when I use this liquid stuff, it does tend to. So I try to distribute it rather evenly. And also another little trick here is I have this cloth over here that's just covered with paint, but I wipe her nose. Should work a lot better the next time.
Yes.
I don't really want this to be totally even. And what you can do here is the more you press on your brayer, the more you're going to be squishing that stuff in there.
Yeah. And this is one of those stencils that you really do want to be,
Yeah,
the right amount of paint.
And I've noticed I've already got some area
build
little,
up.
that are closed up, but I don't really. It's okay. I knew that was going to happen, so I'm not super upset about that.
Oh, thank you, Renee. Renee is commenting on the vocabulary flair in here. We actually even have a glossary of PM terms in case we've said some things that you're like, everybody in the chat, or quite a few of the people in the chat today know what these people are talking about, but you're like, I feel like I missed the joke. There is the glossary that is helpful.
Helpful.
Helpful to get y'all knowed up. What's going on? What's the nerd about?
Well, I think that's looking really cool. I'm hoping that this is going to be cool. And if it's not, you know, we'll just... Okay, that's not working worth a diddly squat.
Candy, yeah, she showed them earlier, but yeah, we can show them again for sure.
What is it?
All the stencils, all the new ones from Becky and Yolande.
Just give me a minute here to get this. Okay, now remember, we have open paint on the bridge. And then we have wet paint going on to the open bridge. So, this is kind of a dicey deal. It's going to be wonderful, or it's not going to be worth diddly squat. And I think it's kind of interesting.
Oh, I like that.
Sort of looks like, you know, you're looking through the screen.
Yeah.
Because, look here, the light blue, because there was still some of that on there.
I like that. Those are good friends.
I think so. I'm going to consider that D-O-N-E.
Yes, and so Mo did put my email into the chat. If you guys do want me to list your channels, I mean, any of you guys that do show up regularly to our streams and hang out with us and become part of makers and interact and do all of that business, we have absolutely no problem like showcasing you and also giving out your link on our website.
And there was somebody the other day who mentioned that they had a, I don't know, Etsy shop, Instagram, one of those things.
Yeah.
And I forgot who you are. So, you know, you can tell me again, please.
If you know who you are.
You know who you are.
Because I have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah. This is the way this goes.
Oh, thank you. And Mo dropped in the link to our glossary for all PM isms. And then our list of our Arty friend channels, content creators, I try to keep that up towards the top of our stories of the blog lists.
Okay, we're going to hopefully do a light blue here.
Aw. Today is Susan Dufresne's birthday. She's one of our designers. Well, happy birthday, Susan.
You're 21st, right? That's what my mom always used to say.
Let us know in the comments.
Of legal drinking age now.
Yes. Hello, Lygia. Yes, we have a glossary. Of course we do, Patty. It was getting hard keeping up with everything. And actually, the most credit goes to Mo. Because even early on, she would keep like a running list of the things that we would say and kind of their meanings behind it. So thank goodness a lot of the early work was done.
Yes.
And I've been sort of trying to keep up with it. I don't think orifice is on there quite yet. But I may have put it in there. Well, it is very early there, Julie. That's understandable.
This may be a little low contrast.
8 weeks from now, Rose. 8 weeks. I don't know exactly what date that is. Brad usually messages them to me, but I didn't park that one in my brain. Darcy's here. She'll do math. It feels like math.
Okay. I just lifted this up and I noticed some areas are still, they don't want to suck up. And this is kind of what happens when you do paint on paint. You need to do the lift and examine.
Yeah. Lift and examine.
Most of the time I don't do that. I just snatch it off of there and bemoan the fact that...
Yes, Bartender's Daughter. Those are, if you look under Rhonda Dona in the shop, all those Victorian wallpaper ones are hers. And there are some variations of those. And there should be some variations coming out in this next year that are based on those as well. Yes, tissue paper can be put on the gel plate.
Back side of your Baron works really good for getting down into those creasy areas.
Yes, to get down on it. The type of tissue paper, so if it's, that looks awesome.
Doesn't it?
Almost angel-like with the, the focus kind of changes.
Really cool looking, I think.
I cannot wait until Devin gets hers and see the things that, because she's really good at layering up some of those things and could even collage with it. I don't know if y'all have seen her latest collage video, but that was really spectacular. So cool that that lady sent you one of the books. That was awesome. But yeah, those are cool books.
I'm just going over this to make sure that I've got as much, because the Brayer's going to pull off any paint that's on there, so I'm going to have my nice pattern.
In 45 minutes, Beth.
Check it out, ladies and gentlemen.
And there you go, bartender. Cookie Wookie Mo. She put in the link directly into Rhonda's stencil, so you should see the ones that you're looking for there.
I don't know if any is going to come off here, if it's even going to be worth it, but
loving that.
You know. What the hey? Oh, okay, I got some little stripes there.
These 3 are all City Bridge, and this is style 1.
All right, now do you see the wonderful little pocky marks?
Crazing.
Crazing?
That's some crazing. Raisin.
All right, we're going to let that dry. And I'm thinking about pulling it with a dark.
Hello. Dark.
Dark.
Hello, darkness.
Dark
my
something.
old friend.
Dark something.
It has a nativity. Yeah, I think there's a lot, like, with these bridge scenes that, like, there's enough there that it's specific to a kind of scene, but also leaves enough there for you to kind of do some other things to that I think lend well to whatever it is that you're trying to, the scene you're trying to create.
Okay, we're doing quinacridone because I love it with the Prussian blue. Makes it very rich, wonderful.
I know, isn't it? It's very exciting. Devin says I like hearing all the interpretations because it really does depend on like who's viewing it and really what it brings. You know.
What your?
Because I was thinking it was very mecha like, but I didn't want to name them because or put something very specific on them. So Devin had called them city bridges. And then some of them had different names, but I wanted to bring them in a collection because I figured that people would then be able to pick like the one that really spoke to them. Or all 3. Yes, the tracing paper also works really well. You do have to be careful with certain of those lighter weight papers because there's kind of a... Well, my brain just said flashpoint, but it's not really like a flashpoint, but even with the rice paper. So there are moments when the paint is too wet and it's almost too sticky that it does end up ripping. But you can let it dry and still pull everything up.
Look at this. I'm going to, and I know I'm going to pull this, and I'm not going to do any more on it because look at that beautiful patina I have on that skin.
She has other Brayers. She'll be all right.
I have other Brayers. So, I'm putting that aside.
Yeah, she's one of our new designers. Her and Becky Boker for 2024.
Oh, I have to get up. Have I pressed this down? Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, she has to, because they're tall. And if she's not careful, everything will go tall.
All right, well, this is kind of a smaller one, but it's fine. It'll work.
The miracle. I like that, Paula.
Look at this.
Ooh. See, totally changed it all. I love it.
This is sort of evokes an Egyptian, you know, ancient.
Or even Edward Monk, like the Scream, like he could totally be in there.
Isn't this, I love this turquoisey.
And that's why this one would lend really well to a long haul. And if, again, you don't know what we're talking about, a long haul is when you leave down the stencil.
You don't pull it up for the duration.
Just Google it. Just put long haul.
Because it's in titles.
It's in titles. Like, Devon's done it. Eddie's done it. Darcy has. Who else? Carrie. If y'all hear hollering, everybody's fine. Let me know if you heard that.
I
playing this video game.
I don't even hear that.
I see it move in the mic thing, so I know it's registering, but I don't know how much of it comes across.
Okay.
But everybody's okay.
The end.
Aw, there you go. Look at that. How long did that last you?
A long time.
Yeah. Not a year,
3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months. Hi.
Cheers.
Cheers, y'all. Happy New Year.
Mmm.
I'm having coffee.
I want you just to smell this, Mariah. Just because her sniffer, I mean, she could be in the perfume business.
Well, right now I do have a little bit of I'm still dealing with but it is good.
Isn't it lovely?
It actually goes really nicely with the coffee, but I'm going to end up with heartburn with all that.
Ah, did you smell the wildflowers?
I did.
Ah, I just love it.
It does have floral, like it's florally.
But it doesn't, the
brand of the booze? Show them hold on. But it's the Garrison Brothers.
Yeah.
And they're here in Texas. Actually, not too far from here, like more towards Austin, I think is where it is.
It's 114 proof.
And knock you on your butt.
57% alcohol.
Uh-huh.
This is the Ladybird edition. Okay, check this out. These suckers are numbered over here on the side.
Yeah. And it's funny.
This is bottle number 2,251. That's all that were bottled.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. 2023, so it's got the date on it. And then it has this little thing back here with, and all of them have little different. I wish I'd saved my other bottles. I put them in the recycle.
But I thought you tore the stuff off of them.
One of them I did.
Yeah.
The stars, yes. But I'm going to leave that one as it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so far this is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Got a little bit of stuff going on the back side here, but that's all right. I really, yeah, I like this a lot.
I like it. I like it.
And that's what happens when you put the quinacridone nickel azo gold over Prussian.
Yeah, we don't have any fire up here.
All right, now let's talk about this one. This is going to be kind of a whip unless we just go with something totally opaque. I don't know though. We could try it with the quinacridone.
You could.
Well, I'm game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, turn the empty bottles into lamp bases.
Oh.
We need a lamp like we need an ottoman.
Or another thing to hang on the wall.
What we need, if we are going to continue in this, home decor and whatnot, is a hotel or motel. She wants a motel. I don't want a motel. I want a hotel.
She wants to, have stories.
I do.
I don't. I want it all on one level so that I can take my go-kart and buzz around.
Make sure that you can fit your little go-kart in the
elevator?
Well, yeah, what do they call it? The service elevator. You'll have a special key pass. And you can go wherever you want.
Now, this is a little bit different. We're going for a different thing here. We're going for the negative space rather than the positive space. So just, bear with me. You may not like it, but I want to present it. as an option. All right, again, get your ball part of your bearing.
No, it's the service elevator, you know, for like furniture moving and whatnot, Eddie.
Nobody's being serviced, Eddie. Jesus.
He said the senior lift. And that's why I was saying it's the service one, but I guess you don't want to be senior or serviced.
Yeah.
The P lift.
I want service, but,
does.
you know, I'm talking about, like, you know.
Fed and watered.
Yeah. That. Okay, I'm quite liking this. I'm really glad we did this particular. See, those are where those little skinny any.
Ooh.
Transparent paint, ladies and gents.
That's the stuff. Showstopper every time. Hello, Estella.
Now we're going to let this dry.
Hey, Mimi.
We're going to pull this.
They are new. So there are 3 styles of city bridges. They are by Devin, Yolande. And then we have another one Becky To did. And that one's the wonky or warped stars. Dang it. See, I kept saying wonky. In fact, I think I made the folder that. But then I think Brad listed it as warped stars, which I actually like better. But my brain has settled.
I'm just thinking, no. We're going to pull this totally separate after it dries because I think it's going to be lovely.
I doubt it, Fran. Now, I will say this. They carry that booze at Specs, but...
Isn't that where you got it?
Well, Fran wants to know if they'd be able to get it in the UK. Let me tell you, it'd probably be extremely, ridiculously priced. Because I find it to be a bit pricey here, even. And once they started, you know...
Yeah, and the thing about it is, you know, this is really lovely, but this is so special. Their regular bourbon is beautiful.
Which I think wonderful. You might be able to get it, which is like their regular production stuff. But it's still small batch.
It's still small batch. They're not a huge... They don't send all over the world.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they do.
Yeah, go to their website, Garrison Brothers. They have a really nice website. They have great content, too.
Yes. That's good. Good. All right, now we're back to old blue here. We're going to pull this with the same quinacridone. I like it.
That's one of her favorites.
One of my favorites. This is my favorite combo. And actually, I don't ever really...
Hey, Chris, did you see your brother and did you get your package? I meant to ask her.
Blew the bubble off.
She's blowing bubbles, y'all.
And do you see how that spooched out there? That's why I pointed it over at Mariah.
Oh, goodness. Here's the thing, Eddie. Oh, is Ann Laura still here? Ann, are you here? So P really wanted, she's like, can we get on with Ann? I'm like, I've been barely making it to like 11 this week.
Hey, I won't have any problem, but I don't know how to get on there.
I guess I could leave her going and whatever, but anyway.
But I will be up. I'm planning on taking a nap right after I have lunch. Then I'll have some coffee and hell, I'll be good to go. I might have to go out and get... Does Brad have any good bourbons in his stock downstairs? Or do they drink it all?
Well...
Brad's a bourbon connoisseur also.
Yes.
He's the one that got me started on all this stuff. Knob Creek.
Yeah, that's good. And then one of the others is the Bullet something. And then there's something that starts with a W. But yeah. Okay. And dang it, and I asked Chris something, and then here I wandered off.
Oh, this is like a glorious sunrise. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful?
That is gorgeous. Well done. The stripe hit that one spot just
I know.
perfectly.
I really, and I got down in there on the crevasses.
Crevasses.
There's no orifices on this one.
Nothing left.
Just the crevasses.
Uh-huh.
We got a really nice brayer off going over here too. Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
We're
You got 30 minutes.
cooking with gas.
You got 30 minutes.
Gas.
And I have been putting in here sporadically that Kim Poulton will be up next.
All right, let's try this one.
And her link to her video.
Now, I don't know. I
Or her
might need
channel.
to.
I don't know if she did a schedule.
I don't really think I need stars for this one.
No.
Right?
It's your call.
We could go long haul.
Yeah, that's upside down.
Long, short haul.
That's upside down. Yeah. Do a 30-minute. This is kind of a
30-minute one?
midi haul.
And the reason
Tracy.
I only see this is problematic
Margot.
over here. That's probably going to clog up
Hi, Nicola.
fairly quickly. But, you know. That's all right. Right?
Mm-hmm. All right, Chris, did you answer me? But I
don't
didn't
know
see
why
it.
that doesn't want to stick down.
Hi,
there.
Tutu.
I might have bent that a little bit.
I think that was kind of everybody's favorite so far. Well, quite a few people. Not
it?
everybody, but, you know.
Didn't mean to do that. Okay, we don't need any of this anymore. Let me just do a bit of maintenance here. Oh, look at that stencil. Isn't that looking great?
Yeah. See, this is the other thing. This is the struggle. If you do leave the paint... Yes, not yet. My cousin is coming. Okay, awesome.
What is it?
Chris. She will be getting her... Because she won one of the 7,000 giveaways. But I had it sent to her cousin because he's in the States.
Oh.
Because shipping to
And he
Mexico is always iffy.
Yeah, and
They like to... Yeah.
people take your stuff.
They either take it or they try to, you know, make you pay more money to get it. Which has happened. It's very irritating. And this one's the one that's based on her hometown. Devon's.
All right. Got a little bit. You're going to have to be careful when you put this down if you want a good tight thing. Did you see how I had to pull that up? Because I've got a little bit of bowing.
All right, Beth. And knowing that you, because I think Beth does a lot of, you do kind of paper craft stuff too, right? I think any of the stripper sets are a wonderful way, or the ATCs, because you get more designs, they are smaller, and they can be utilized for all sorts of things. Now, if you're straight up wanting stencils for gel printing, then maybe pick a couple of the 5x7s versus, you know, and it kind of depends on your plate size too. Like, what do you want to do there? But if you have a smaller plate and you want to really get familiar with using these stencils, those 5x7s are a great way to go. I got it. I got the link. There's Kim's, I think that's her channel. Yeah, because she didn't schedule. So you'll just have to go to her channel and then click it. But, oh, perfect. Thank you, Mo. Mo's got it. I'm not going to worry about it anymore.
Okay, I'm trying to get a good first layer black down here. Simply because I like that. I like that coming up in my other colors as I go along. So,
Yeah.
that's why I do that. It's not a particularly, boy, Mariah, we're gonna have to bust open the new box up.
Well, and do you know where it went? I don't really even know where it went. So we gotta locate where the box is because I was cleaning. I was tired of it in the living room.
Just lost my carnival tissue paper.
Yeah, it's lost. A huge ass box. Lost. I think it's in the garage. Although that could be dangerous, though. Buried.
And I'm really not even terribly concerned about getting all of this black paint off of here.
Yes, bartender, there is an advantage because if you spend $100 or more right now up until midnight, then you get that free set that's on the little banner there when you go over to the website on the home page. Show you that little 4 set. Because those are some great ones to start with too, like Carrie's Lazy Layers and stuff like that. There's 4 different designs on one sheet, sold as a set. Get good bang for your money. Yes, and those stripper sets are awesome. Like even Darcy, she has like just a little box, and that's kind of what P does too. Like her ATCs and her stripper sets, she just keeps in a box that she can grab versus putting them in with all the other bigger stencils. Yes. I'll blame it on the booze.
What is it?
No. I've been a little loose with my language.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Look at that. That looks great. Okay, now my stripes are at the top, so I'm going to put stripes at the bottom. Get some more color on this one.
So that one technically counts as 2.
It does, but you know, really, I'm kind of going to not worry about that so much today as coming back in and really pointing out some of the aspects that make these prints more interesting.
Oh, Kathy, if you are part of Makers, there is a like we've pinned it to the top to the featured area, so you can go there, and that's the full list. Perfect. Mo's handled it. She's
Look
tagged
at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
you. Mo, you were rocking it. I love that. That's cool.
That's flipping it. Okay. Put that over here on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can see we've got
You don't have to have a coupon code. If you spend that much, we know. We mark the order.
We've got some good stuff going on here that's going to hopefully, you know, start coming off in little spots and pieces hither and yon.
What she's talking about is it builds up on the stencil and then it starts to release, which is a really great situation. This is one of the reasons that the fluid acrylics and the high flow fluids and what are the ones? I always forget. Soft body is what Liquitex calls theirs. All of those work really well for this long haul technique because they are loose enough to get in there very quickly. They dry at a nice, even kind of way that they are sticky enough that you can still get some really great in-between pulls. And then they get down into the grooves of the stencil or the orifices.
And your outside edges are always going to dry faster than your inside.
Yes. Ooh, you're very jingly. Yes, if anybody is, if you are or want to be part of Makers, that is the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. That's where we will post all the information. Many, if not most of the people that you see here in the chat are members. But if you aren't, please come on over, answer the questions. We'll let you in. But we do all of our event announcements, we pin them to the top to the featured area, and so we have had the streamathon there, and if you click more information on that first post that is in the featured area, you're going to get everybody that is coming along on the stream.
There you go. Absolutely.
Yeah. And then after the stream, what I will do is go ahead and put, I will drop it into the description down below. And there is the link to our Facebook group that has been dropped into chat. Thank you, Mo. Oh, hello, Yonka, and bye.
Beautiful.
No worries. Thanks for hanging.
Piece of paper. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
You got 20 minutes.
I'm doing some stuff here that's kind of different.
Kind of different. I like it. Spicing it up. Freshening it up.
Freshening it up.
Look at us teasing the Makers Creative Collab. Hashtag. Want to know more about that? Go to the main part of our channel, like the, you know, what do you call it? Your home, channel home. We have a video that tells you all about that.
That place.
That place. Go home. Our home. Oh goodness. Yes. Wait, is that a new brand? What are you talking about? Hold on.
Da Vinci.
Oh.
Da Vinci Prussian.
That
the only reason I have that is because it was on sale.
And I grabbed it because it was Prussian, and I was like, let's try this out.
It was a filler, so you didn't have to pay shipping.
Probably, yeah, it is early. I know, we have a hard time with our California crew that on our Sunday streams. Because it's early. Glad you're here. Do give those thumbsy upsies. Any of y'all that are coming in here, even if it is in the end, those thumbsy upsies are very helpful to us, and even as people watch and go through and watch the rest of the streams, it's helpful to everybody because it helps grow the whole chain of hop.
I have more of this in my drawer.
Oh, you found it? Found it over here. These are the color, or those the shuttle. No, that's a folk art one. Goodness. I don't think you have any more of that in that. What?
Yeah, I can feel some in there, just not.
Sneeze it out. But if you are interested in color shifting, or what do they call these? So those are color.
Yeah, color shift.
Okay.
Folk art.
Folk art is color shift.
That's gonna
Shuttle
be a
arts are
clean
color
out.
change. Basically, very similar animals, but they are super fun to play with. They work best, and here's a great example, because we have the black that's on Stencil.
And also the blue that's on my Brayer.
Mixing up.
So you're getting a whole different thing here.
It was shy.
Turning this upside down. This is the same piece that I just pulled off of there.
Yeah, they're fun. And I think, you know, it's one of those things, they are a cool thing to mix in with, like, regular paints. I think you get the most out of them when you do that.
Check that out.
Because if you only use the color shift stuff, it's all just
by
shiny.
itself,
and
yeah,
it doesn't.
Just, I really think it is
That's
best
cool.
when you're using another transparent paint. Check it out. And I will say, the transparent, shiny surface paints work really well with the. And isn't that? It looks like a batik. I
Work
think.
well with the.
Work well with the shift changing. The color shift. If you have, like, the blue was transparent, right?
Yeah.
But it's also its surface is more
It's semi.
semi.
There you go.
It's a
Just
really
gonna get there.
lovely patina that is just suggestive of
Yeah.
shine rather than bing.
Yeah. Slap you in your face shine.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's definitely a beautiful, beautiful piece. All right, we're going. Okay, what have we not used here? Well, you can turn it over and you can see, okay, we've got lots of darks going on there. Let's do a white and see if we can pull off some of this stuff that's actually on the stencil. That's always interesting.
Yes.
And I use this titanium white high flow.
Again, these high flows or even the fluid acrylics are great for this type of the haul. The long haul, midi haul, however long you're going to haul for.
Yeah, you can use your heavy bodies
Harder.
intermittently. And I think that that's fine. Now this is probably going to turn into kind of a lightish bluish green simply because we still have...
Ooh.
Oh, I have to take care of that, sorry.
Yes, on the velvet. You're good.
Good.
Get a handle on your handle, lady.
Oh no. I'm just so excited about this. Got to get those. See, I forget to brayer the edges, and that's where I get all that buildup. And
yes, a huge thank you to Miriam and Raul, because this is a ton of work. Bye, Terry. Thanks for hanging. I hope to see you back. And thank you, Mo. Mo popped in the link to, basically, that is, okay, yeah, so that's the gel print. It's a nice, well-rounded list of paints.
okay, this
that we like
this
to
is beautiful.
recommend.
This is the stage where you're starting to pull in some of the black, the darker colors, and it's coming off of the stencil.
You're showing off right now.
I'm showing off right now.
She's very proud that that did exactly what she was hoping it was going to do. As she should be, because it doesn't
just
always happen, especially when you want it to.
It does not always happen. Does not always
And very
happen.
rarely when being filmed.
No. Yeah.
Usually she does these awesome things after the stream.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to bring in, I think I'm almost out of this too, and I'll be happy to use that up because then I can get my new one
Yes,
in
and Barbara, yeah, that's why we call this a long haul. So we're at what, print number maybe 5 or 6?
I really haven't been counting them. I'm going more for, okay, well, I don't know. That's just...
Because normally she does just single papers for each layer. But right now what she's been doing is even flipping and flopping some of them. This is more because we knew it wasn't going to be like just for the long haul.
Yeah, I know it wasn't good. We didn't have enough time to do that, really. We didn't have enough.
And Julie Parker holds the record right now at 37.
There you go.
But yeah, leave the stencil down. And again, one of the benefits, I mean, I'm sure that this probably works with a, you know, regular Mylar or acetate type stencil. I don't know. We don't really do that. But I think that there is added advantage to the Yupo. It tends to hold the paint a little better than those slicky surfaces of like a Mylar or acetate, because that's what it's meant for. But in this technique, it's really cool because it'll hold on to that paint, but then it starts to release it too.
At some point.
Yeah.
And that's why it's important with the high flow or the fluid acrylics, because they're going to keep it juicier. Moist. The other is just going to have a nice, you know, globby finish to it. This is going to keep it nice and loose.
Yeah, and if y'all want to see those, Julie Parker did post it in Makers. So if you want to see all 37, I think she posted most of them. Was it all 37? I didn't see like a counting number. That would have been great. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Jolynn said, check out my long haul prints on Makers. Did you tag me? Jolynn. She did 49.
Woohoo! All right, now see, we're getting stuff off of the stencil. Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Jolynn, if you did tag me, I'm sorry I missed it, but if you would, will you go back to your post and tag me so I know to like look at it and ooh and all at it? 49.
49. Woo! Okay. I've got my paint down here in the bottom, and I'm just opening this baby up, and it's going to squish out there. Okay, I'm going with some contrasting color.
Okay, where's your popper? Okay.
It's going to be one of those days.
Oh goodness, Eddie's feeling some pressure. Oh god, it went on your sleeve. Lady, like, don't wear the velvet. You got more paint on yourself than you ever do with all of your painty shirts.
Isn't that the truth?
Wear the really nice stuff. That's when the paint starts to fly. So Eddie says he may have to do a long haul in his live stream tomorrow and try to break that record. Well, you better get after it, like right at the gate.
Absolutely. And I mean, there's no.
And I want to know, Jolynn, how long did it take you? Like, did you time yourself? About 2 hours, so there you go. Eddie, are you streaming for 2 hours? I didn't look at the schedule. Don't judge me. Yes. Oh, 1 hour. Woohoo!
Well, you're moving and grooving at that.
No, well, Jolynn, it took her about 2 hours. But Eddie's only streaming for 1.
Oh, well, boy, you're going to have to get it lined up, dude.
Or you could get started beforehand. You know, maybe as you're watching. So is Darcy before or after you? Again, I can't remember the schedule. I can look at it, though. I have it right here in front of me. I don't know why I'm, like, pretending that I can't, like, find information. So Darcy's before you. So, you know, as you're watching Darcy, you can get started.
Check it out.
Ooh.
Can you see it? That shimmer? Okay, I'm going to do another one on this one.
That's good stuff.
That is good stuff. Okay, what do I want to do?
I thought Darcy's before you.
I definitely want...
I think Darcy's before you, Eddie. And lovely Malia is after you. That's the list I pulled, at least. So, Raoul, Miriam, let us know. Okay, good.
Okay, I'm not messing
Okay,
with
before.
that. We're just going to go over here and we're going to go with...
That's right. I don't want to be spreading that.
With... What do I have here?
Bye, Heather. No worries. Get some rest, girl.
Okay, let's do this. Cerulean.
Cerulean. She likes this one.
Cerulean.
I think this is a little Miami Vicey, personally.
Well,
I have feelings and thoughts and judgments about things.
it might be a little bit. And I don't really know that I'm going to use this over this one, even though I said I was going to. I lied. I reserve
Hey, Trisha.
the right to change my mind.
Yeah, we're in Saxe, up North Dallas. I mean, way far north. North Dallas people would say, no, you are not. You're you know, in Oklahoma. But... Oh, she's in Anna. Yeah. Oh, you're because that's over. Anna is a little further up. You're definitely in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah.
Because that's up past Allen and McKinney-ish. Is that right?
Okay, I'm going to try to get a regular paper hammer mill.
Yep. Bye, Kim. Okay, yeah, you got 5 minutes, basically.
Just wanted to see if
And she
this
hung
would
in here
work.
to the end. I need more than 5 minutes.
Regular paper, not tissue.
Oh, yeah. Grapevine's fun.
Oh. Can you see what's happening there?
It's getting sticky.
It's getting really sticky.
Well, that means,
look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
That is a good one to leave on, I think.
It is. And look at what I've got on my plate there.
Yes.
But I'm going to continue with that.
Okay.
Just because I think where it's got the paper on there, that's going to create a whole new...
Did y'all get that? That there was paper coming back on it. This is what
where it's, yeah.
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy. And if you look at it from the side...
This is a very...
Can you see?
Dangerous but cool situation. Because this is when your paper can tear, because it's created, your paint's just at that sticky... It's wet enough, but it's sticky enough that it'll start really grabbing onto the paper, but it starts taking off that layer of it. This is where it's like almost kind of one of those situations, like if she had it straight onto the plate, the paint itself, you would want to let it dry. Dry completely.
I am going to just continue on here simply because I think I'm going to get some interesting results from that last layer. But that's why if you're going to put your hammer mill, use your regular copy paper.
Oh, show the other stencil real quick, or if you can.
Okay, well, just you gotta wait just a sec. Just a sec, folks. Because I think that this is going to be a super interesting.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy does not care. Is that right?
I'm not ready to give up on this. I'm not going for...
Why did he not care?
I'm not going for, what do I want to say? Records here. I'm going for...
Oohs and ahs.
Effect of...
And yes, as Ezzy mentioned there, the reason P is using the kitchen towel, the paper towel...
See?
Is the paint does come through. And this is the wet strength tissue, which is like one of the best things to use, especially for the long haul, because you are pulling up fairly quickly, but it is sticky enough. But it's strong enough.
And I really lucked out because that last the hammer mill,
yeah, 32-pound hammer mill premium. That's the other copy paper, like for regular prints, that she typically uses.
Okay, now look at this. See, it's starting to really get wonderful character. Oh, here.
Yeah, because you don't want to run your Baron over the back of that, because really what happens there is it builds up the paint. It gets stuck.
Yeah,
it'll rip. It'll do lots of things.
Because it's wet. Okay, well.
Show that last stencil that you didn't get to, right? As far as the bridges.
Okay. I think that's beautiful.
She likes that one the best.
I like it a lot. What did I do with it? Here it is.
So remember we debuted 2 new designers today. That would be Devin Rex for Art. Many of us know her as Yolande Alexander.
This is the one that I did a whole bunch of really cool.
And Becky To, who did the warped stars. And don't think that they're done, because I've got lots more coming from both of these guys, along with our gals, along with our regular design crew, and hopefully some other new people coming along this year as well. Come back, see us next week. You know, we do this 4 times a week, but we do a stream every Sunday at 10 a.m. and Sugar Biscuits. We are going to do that interview with Fran, because we're going to start interviewing our designers. So did you show the stencil? Or
I did.
Okay. So there were 3. No, the 3 styles. Where's the stencil?
Oh, I don't know.
See, this is the piles happen, y'all. The pile. There we go.
Yeah,
she couldn't get to that one today.
I just didn't like this one so much. It's just a little...
I like it.
It's a little too space agey for me.
I thought that exactly, which is totally...
This is, for me, it's just celestial. It just lifts me up. This one's
going to take you and probe you.
I'm not.
I like it.
I'm not going to Mars.
Yolande will.
Okay.
It's totally up her alley. She likes
Okay.
the space age. She will do some very cool collagey business. So there you go.
I'm really ready for somebody else to do that. This is my favorite.
She's honest, y'all.
I like this stencil. I relate to this, and I think that's how you choose stencils.
That is true.
And I will tell you if I don't have a special feeling towards a stencil, and there's not anything inherently wrong with it.
It's
it just doesn't appeal to me. It's just like you guys. You don't all like the same kind of stencil, so we offer a wide variety.
And
everything
thank
from
goodness.
organic to absolutely crisp.
All right. They've got to head off to Kim.
Oh, sorry.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging.